same common platform, because if we want to send a reminder, then we have to have a lot of license part, which we don't have. We are working people like you. If you can either go and watch my profile on a daily basis, or if you just enable the follow, you can get all the postings. Not only this session, there are a lot of sessions I'm planning in coming days. If you can just go and follow the page, you will get all reminders. If you go to events, everything will be reminded. Even you will get a lot of reminders from here. And also, if you can go and part of this group, you can also get a lot of information. Or you can part of my profile. I'm regularly posting all the events, but individual follow up or individual reminders are really not possible due to our work schedule, due to our other initiatives, open source initiatives. So please, if you have any query related to the session timings or session reminders, please stick to this page. Even there are a couple of rescheduling also happening due to the people sudden support or sudden severity. So if you can go here, then you will get exact information when the schedule, if there is a reschedule. So you can stick to this page, so that will help us to proceed more initiatives. And also there are a lot of people sending a technical query one-on-one. Please be understand, daily average I'm getting 45,000 technical queries in my WhatsApp. Instead of WhatsApp, I strongly recommend you to post it here. There are a lot of people can respond. Even there is no response, it will send a reminder to me because since I'm a owner, till I get a response. So that way I can get a lot of reminders. So I think people got the timelines, everything. So please support us so that I can also plan for more initiatives. And about the Kubernetes session, there are a lot of people asked for the link, everything. See, if you have our GitHub, probably I can just show the GitHub part. So this session is already posted in GitHub. If you go and Cloud and Loud, if you go and Cloud and Loud, if you can go and say here. So this is the part I have created, GitHub/Cloud and Loud. Automatically, you will get everything, all repository, all documentation, everything. You can get this particular session from here, Kubernetes admin training. So all we have started posting here. So all you need to do is you need to keep this with you, and you can build your lab either in AWS Cloud, 3 machines, and even a Google Cloud. Then you can go for it. Hope everyone getting the points, because the thing is we need a lot of time to do a POC. There are a lot of POC we are doing in the open source perspective. So if your query about the session timings, if your query is any technical clarification or anything, there are other initiative also we are bringing in on every 15 days or every 10 days. We are planning to arrange the QA sessions. Please feel free to join. There is no harm to join and ask query. If you don't have that option or thing, we cannot help more, because individual query clarification definitely is not possible because of the volume of request. So please help us to serve better. I'm handing over to Subha. Thanks, Subha. You can take over, Subha.
Thank you, sir. So today we will discuss about Kubernetes. So we will discuss about replica sets, deployments, and daemon set. So let's start with the today's session. Let me share my screen. My screen is visible. Hello. So what is replica set? Replica set is duplicating your machines. If your machines has a workload, and so how you are distribute the workload across the machines. That's where we are using the replica set. So let's see first how to create the replica set through YAML file. So this is the YAML file that we have. Let's understand this. So in this, we are creating the resource as the replica set, okay, and we are creating one replica, and minimum ready 10 seconds. It means like the cluster that the replica set should be ready within the 10 minutes, and match expression means specify the version of the machine. Okay, here we are creating the template. It describes the pod that will be created if insufficient replicas are detected. Suppose if the workload has increased and there are insufficient of data, insufficient of machine, then using this template, it will create more replica sets. Okay, and the template is this template we are mapping with this container, and that label role and the match should be same. Here you can see we have this label role that we have. It should be matched with the match labels role. It should be these should be same, and the role name will come to the template which mapped with the container, and the replica will be created, just like I have said. And here we are mounting the volume, and this is the container directory, and this is the that your local machine. This we are mounting mapping with the this local machine directory. Okay, so this is a simple YAML file which will create one replica set. So let's execute this. So we have this one. Okay. Okay, so namespace tutor is not there. So let's create one namespace. Okay, namespace is created. Now let's execute once again. Okay, so replica set has been created. So let's see next command, kubectl get all. So here you can see the replica set has been desired is one that we have created, and the Nginx pod that we have created is also ready, and the replica set is desired with one is also ready. And next we have described the replicas. Want to see more detailed information, then you can execute this command. Describe. Okay. Instead of replicas, you can also run rs. It will show you. So here you can see the namespace that we are using, and selected web server that we have. Pod template you can see role is equal to web server is there, and all the information.
Yeah. So the labels, the more you create a labels, the more you can nail down any reporting or any customized automating or customized any enhancements. You can do it. The labels will help you to say, for example, project equal to your project name. Also, you can put as a label. So in that project, you have a multiple environments. So the more you create as a labels, the more you can nail down what you want, even though you have many resources are running. Yeah, go ahead, Subha.
Like this, you can describe and get the description of the replica set that you have created. Or if you want, like you can also display the information using this command iPhone wide by specifying pod, service, and replica set. So like this also you can see the information regarding replica set. So here you will get the detailed information in which node this is running. In the node 2 it is running, and desired replica set that we have already seen. This all information you will see. So after doing, you can also delete this replica set. So there will be no replica set will be there. So now let's see the multi replica set. So let's see what's inside this. Where is that file? Okay, this one. Let's see what's inside this file. So yeah, here you can see the replica set is there. Before we have in this previous file we have specified only one replica set. Here we are specifying 4 replicas. It means it will create 4 replica set at a time. Okay, and rest all the things are same. We are creating HTTP container, and template is there. We are using web, and HTTP this replica set name we have given HTTP replica set, and Facebook we are using namespace. So let's execute this command. I think that command is not there. Wait.
Before you press enter, just wait, Subha.
Yeah.
Can you go back to the YAML file, multi-replica?
Replica.
Yeah, yes.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the first second time.
Okay.
Okay. So here, if you all can see, there is a one replica. Okay. So whenever you want to deploy any Kubernetes infrastructure, in that you need to first understand how much replica set you are going to do it, and even there is a horizontal part scaling also. I can explain in the next session. So don't do anything via command ad hoc commands. So whatever you do, you first create the necessary YAML file or amend the YAML file, and then you apply it. Okay. Go to your command prompt, Shiva. Okay, just copy paste this command. Don't apply in one notepad. kubectl space apply space -f.
Okay. This.
Or,
Okay.
or,
This.
or open a notepad and put it, because I just want to show one thing.
Okay.
Because the etcd configuration in first class, there is a diagram we have explained. So in etcd configuration, you also can edit manually in an ad hoc way, but don't do that. Just paste it so that you can copy paste later. Just open a new notepad. Yes, and paste that.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you go back to your command prompt and can you type 𝐂𝐥𝐶TL space get space all space -n Twitter get space all space -n space Twitter space -o space wide, enter it, -o space wide. You
Oh,
created
I
or you
did.
deleted? You
Yeah,
deleted,
deleted,
right? Is there any
deleted.
namespace now? Is there? Can you
I
can you
think
check
to
𝐂𝐴CTL space
yeah.
get space ns, or else you can apply this YAML, then I can explain. Yes.
Yeah, I think Twitter is there.
Okay, but
I will
can you, okay,
execute
you
that.
apply it. You apply
Yeah.
it, then you can
This
explain.
multi-replica I can or that previous
Yes,
one.
yes. No, this you can apply it now.
Okay.
Because the DTCD configuration, ADAC also we can apply, but that should not be in production. Just for a learning purpose only, they have to do. Yeah, you apply and show the.
Okay, this is Facebook.
Yes, yes.
Okay, wait, I
So
will.
you can create a Facebook.
Yeah.
So whenever you people are applying anything, please make sure either in the same YAML file, the namespace also, or the available namespace should be pointed to that YAML file. So you need to change the namespace name. Instead of Twitter, you need to change it to Facebook. Okay, so if you see here, there is a replica set set to 4. So because of that, if you see the part, there is a 4 is running. Can you go and say 𝐂𝐵CTL? Okay, so no, you proceed. I will just explain that replica set in ADAC one.
Okay. Replica set. Okay. This command you're saying a bit. I have that command.
Which one?
In the deployments we have.
Yeah. The deployments, there is a ADAC
The
command, right?
scale.
Yes.
The
Yes.
scale. This one.
Yes. But in the deployment section we can have it. But you
Okay.
do one thing. You go to command prompt. Just say 𝐂𝐵CTL edit and copy paste that replica set dot apps / that name httpd-replica before no the replica set name
Okay. This.
replica
Okay.
set.
This one.
Yeah, but don't enter. Okay, so there is a way you can edit on the live and you can also mention, but this value don't do this option. Okay, can you press Control L, Subha, so that
Yeah.
people can see clear? Yeah, so you can edit on the live. Yes. So you can no, we can edit on the edit, but the problem is we can edit and see. Can you enter, Subha?
Yeah.
No, the namespace you need to mention it.
Okay. Okay.
And then, and which namespace? It's a Facebook. So enter. So if you see, this is the actual configuration. We are keep on talking about etcd, right? So the etcd always will have all this whenever you change or update or anything, immediately it has to get reflected in etcd configuration repository. So this way edit highly not recommended, but whenever you want to update anything, please make sure you are putting in a YAML file and apply it. The reason is when you want to roll back again, it will be really easy. Okay. Murugan, I'm giving access. Can you unmute and ask your query? Murugan.
Not like that. It was not clearly visible, that command. That's why I asked to clear the screen and ask.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay.
why.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Subha, you proceed, Subha.
Yeah. So next we will go. One more thing we can do. We can download the file, this file, and we can also change the replica set. It will automatically create the more replica set. So that also I will do with pget command. Yeah, and we have pasted this. So this I will download the file. Oh. Okay, so we have downloaded the file, and now we can edit. So if we here we have 4 replicas, right? So if we say 10, so it will create 10 replicas. Again, we will apply. We can see.
Subha, before you press enter, clear the
Hmm.
screen and open another window and put a
Yeah.
watch. Oh, okay. You applied. Okay. You do one thing. Again, you edit some more values, and you open another window and keep that window with a watch -n. We used to do it, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that we need to see whenever there is a change, immediately go back to that screen and see how things are getting reflected.
Yeah. So this is opening.
So this way, as a learner, you will understand what is happening. It's taking time. Wait.
In while we can see here.
Yeah, you can just type and enter. Go wide and enter it.
See, before we were having 4 replicas, now it created 10.
Yes. So now you open another window once it's logged in, and enable the watch with every second. Then go back here, and can you in the meantime you can change the values from say 10 to say 6 or somewhere.
Yeah.
Because this understanding people has to have. Just change it. And before apply also, there is a one more time you go directly edit. 𝐂𝐥𝐶TL edit, that command. 𝐂𝐥𝐶TL edit, and the replica set .apps/httpd replica, that name you copy it and then mention the namespace. Yeah, paste it and say which name. Okay, you mention the namespace, enter. Okay, if you come down, so right now we applied with 10, right? Okay, can you see? I hope everyone is seeing, right? Can you confirm in the chat? There is a replicas 10 we have enabled in YAML file and we apply, right? So after applied, the etcd got updated. Okay, so this way we should not, but you can during your learning in your POC lab, you can go and watch this so that you know how the etcd keep on getting updated, right? So this way only you can explore during your learning part. Okay, come out. Okay, so now go to the other window, check whether it is logged in. Yes. So now can you enable the watch command here and then apply it there? -N. Yeah. Okay. So now if everyone see the screen, right? So continuously it's happening, okay, with 10 replicas, right? So Subha, can you go back and apply and immediately can you come back here? This way of learning will clear out the real-time fear. This is actually real-time. Okay, can you go back immediately?
Yeah, it's terminating.
See here, there is a terminating is happening, right? So because it will take only few seconds. So within few seconds, you have to open a 2-window concept and then come here and check it. So you know how this working. So you will get a more clarity. Yeah, go back. Keep this window open, or you are going to delete it.
Yeah, I will delete this.
Okay. When you delete it, you can stop there also.
Yeah.
Yeah, proceed. Subha.
Okay, let's delete this file.
And also those who are watching the LinkedIn, we are about to start, myself and my senior person, we are going to start Kubernetes technical book review, daily 1 chapter. So those who are interested, I will keep post in my LinkedIn. You can join and understand how things are in a deep dive. So we are planning to review a lot of books, technical books with the examples, daily 1 chapter program. So you will get more updates in my LinkedIn soon.
Okay. So now we have seen the single replica and multi-replica set. Next topic we will discuss about the deployments. So what is deployments used for? Suppose you have any one application image or any database image or any custom image that you have. You want to run on a particular container, and you have spin that image in a container and it's running. Suppose a new build has happened. Say, let's say version 2 has came with new changes. So what you will do is so the new version build and so on. So with the deployments, you can roll out to that the new version. Okay, so we will see how we will do that. So let's first explore the YAML file that we have. This we can close. Here it is. Okay, let's go there. We will open this YAML file. Not
Which one?
found this YAML file deployments.
Okay.
It's not found. Wait.
No, wait. Can you go to
Yeah, it's
the
open.
Kubernetes? Yes,
Open,
yes.
open.
Because there are a couple of changes I'm doing in the backend GitHub.
Okay.
Previously, it was a personal GitHub. Now it's a organization GitHub. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So in this, we are creating the deployment type resource, and Nginx we have given name, and namespace we are using Facebook. In this, we are using the strategy as a rolling update, and we can also use the recreate. So the difference, main difference between rolling update and recreate is when you use this rolling update, it will check on the particular containers, like if it's serving any service or not, if it's engaged with any task or not. So after the completion of task, it will apply that rolling change. But recreate, what it will do, it will immediately apply the changes. So this you can use like if you want immediate change, and this you if this you can use for if there is no hurry, then you can use this rolling update. Next, we have this revision history limit. We are using 10, and this revision history, what will it do? It will keep track of all the changes that you have made. And next we have this max search. Where is the max search? Yeah, this one, max search we have. It means whenever a revision is applied, it will create a specified number of containers according to the values is given. So if you give 2, it will create a 2 specified container, and it will apply it to the pod. So rest all the things are same, that we have given the rules web server, and we have created this template, and we have creating that web container, and image we are using this 1.81 Alpine. Remember this version, we are using this one. Okay. And node port we are specifying and mapping it with the 32,001. So let's apply this YAML file and see. I think Facebook is created. Yeah. Facebook namespace is created, so it didn't show any error. Now let's see this command. Put in the watch. Okay, so here you can see we have specified here 3 replicas. Okay, here you can see we have.
So wait. So here, how many of you working in Kubernetes? Can you just raise your hand? I just want to see your understanding on rolling update or recreate. Can you anyone share your views? Okay, Harish. Okay, one by one. I'm just unmuting it. You can share your views. Probably I will correct you if you are wrong. Yeah, go
basically
ahead.
I basically use rolling update for the simple reason that we are having ML project running in Kubernetes. So what happens here is when users are seeing a couple of reports or few things, they should not be distracted with the new, or it should not crash, because those are all business guys. So what we do is once they finish it off and they close the instance and the pod goes off, and then I basically do it basically comes with the latest version, so they didn't get distracted with the latest version.
Yes. So the distracted means we can put in this way. So any live request transaction will not be affected. The rolling update means it will wait till the transaction complete or till the process complete to particular part. Once it's completed, only it will start update or recreate the next part with the latest version what we deploy. Correct. So recreate normally for most of the testing purpose, but rolling update is going to save you a lot because you already started taking a lot of production load. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Any other views? Okay. Proceed, Subha.
Yeah. So here you can see in the YAML file also we have seen like we have given 3 replicas. So here 3 pod has been created and deployment with 3 are ready, and replica set also is there. So let's explore some other commands. Okay, this one is there. Okay, describe deploy. This also you can see. Give Facebook. Here you can see you will get the description of like minimum ready seconds, how much time you have specified, and image that we are using it is Nginx 1.18 Alpine. So if you want to see the description of the deployments that you have created, you can use this command 𝐂𝐳tl describe and give the namespace Facebook. Then next we have, okay, to understand, delete one pod and run. Okay, so now let's delete one pod and see what happens. So okay, this name this pod name should be this one. Okay, so here we can paste. Okay, we will change this pod name. This should be your pod name which we are running in your machine. We will copy this. It's been deleted.
Okay, immediately you go there and you can see. So because it will take only few seconds, so that is why I always, those who want to start your Kubernetes career journey, always do this. One window you keep open, one window you do this immediately. Once you press enter, immediately come here and check the changes, because if you see that changes, then you can climb yourself. Okay, I also worked in a Kubernetes environment. Simple. Even the project also going to be the same command. Here also going to be the same command, same process. Yeah, go ahead, Subha.
Yeah. Or else you can also see like we have given this pod name 2M49K. This already has been deleted, and instead of that, this new has been created just now. So like this also you can identify. And we will
Even
go
back to that output, Subha. Go back to the output. See here, if you see the deployment, the current version, okay, Nginx 1.18 Alpine, okay. So from this you can understand what is the current version is getting deployed in the production. So whenever you change, please make sure you are in the right version, because sometimes even if you confuse, this will give you an idea exactly what version, either bug version or the stable version. Yeah, go ahead.
now what we will do is we will change the version of the container, the pod that we are running on. So first we will download that particular file using wget command. We will paste the link. We'll download this file. Okay, now it's downloaded. We will open. Here we have engine. You can see Nginx 1.181 Alpine. So we will change to a different version. Okay, well, we have also specified the version here. Come down. We have, so first we are using this one Alpine. Now we will use this version 1.2.
So
this one.
yeah, better you copy that and put it in a notepad plus
Yeah.
plus, so that that's how people has to start their learning. So they need to know what they are doing. Just maximize it, Shiva.
Yeah.
Just zoom it. So put both in individual lines. Yes. So can you zoom it? And within a bracket, say first version, second version, third version. You type it. The 1.20.1. Yeah, maybe whatever it is. Version 1, version 2, version 3. You can say version 1 is most beta, version 2 is more stable, version 3 is newer version. So if you have this understanding, what version you have as part of your release, so then you can go and deploy, and you can keep monitor either it's doing good or you want to roll back. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah. So first we have deployed our container with this. Now we will change the version to this one. So let's change this one also. We'll execute this file. So as soon as you execute this file, immediately go to this file. You can see. Wait, it's happening. Yeah. So here you can see previously we were running on the Alpine. Now it's running. Yes, you can see that old term it's got terminated. Now all these three pods are running on this version. Before they are running on this first version Alpine. Now they are running on this 1.2.0 this version. Okay. So let's again change the version. Now we will change to the Perl 1.2.2 Perl we will change. So let's go to the YAML file once again. Copy this one. Now we have changed the version. Again, we will apply this.
No, wait. Can you go back to that another putty window?
This one.
Yeah. So can you just say, can you copy the deployment .apps/nginx? Can you copy the deployment .apps/nginx? Okay. Go back to the other command prompt. Say, can you type kubectl space edit space the one which you yeah space -n. What is the namespace? You type it. Yes. So enter. So the exactly, but don't type or touch any live configuration. But you can do it. You can play during learning. But in production also, please be careful. Whatever you do, any changes or anything here also you can do it. But this is really against the practice. Okay, come down, Siva. You can here also you can change it. Come down. This is you are directly touching the live configuration. Come down.
Yeah.
So, yeah. See there is an image, right? So right now the 1.2.0 sorry 1.20.1, but this way of change. It's strictly not recommended. Yeah, come out.
So no changes has made. So
yes,
we will exit.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So we have changed that Perl we have executed. So let's execute this one. Oh, okay. I have changed. Okay. So you have changed to Perl. So let's execute.
Fidelis, the recommended way, the recommended way of changing is you have to first make sure what you are going to do. then replicate it in your infrastructure support. That is the YAML file. So that YAML file, you need to first make sure you update it in your Git repository with versioning. Then you start rollout.
Okay, let's apply. Immediately come here, you can see container is creating, and now these 3 containers has created just now. Now we have this nginx Perl running. So all these 3 container these pods are running on this one. Previously they were running on 1.20.1. Now they are running on this one.
So
like this we can
slowly, if you all can see, the replica set started showing all these 3 versions you deploy. So anytime you can go from version 1 to version 3, version 3 to version 1, any form. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So we can also see the rollout status that we have. So let's execute this and see.
No. Actually, the private JIT also, it's your project related private JIT. Definitely, you will have access from your own infrastructure. So not GitHub. GitHub is a public repository. Just for our learning purpose, we are using it. But mostly, if it is going to be the production, you will have, say, AWS also having their own repository. Even Azure also, they are having their own repository. Even most of the environment, they are using Bitbucket. There are a lot of vendors are in the market. Even GitLab, the paid one also is available. Yeah, you go ahead.
Sir, here you have to give your deployment. Here we have this deployment / nginx. So here you need to give your deployment name that you have. So let's see the rollout status. Okay, nginx successfully roll out. It's showing. So now let's see the rollout history.
Yeah. So that is what I just mentioned. Not only Kubernetes. These days, any configuration changes, first you need to check in your source code repository. That process complete only is advisable to go and fetch it. Because these days, as per my knowledge, we are not storing anything in our local servers. We are storing, because the idea here is, you are working in somewhere and the other team member is working from somewhere. So there should be some common repository versioning has to be implemented first before you start provision all this. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah. So we have changed to 3 versions. So here we have total 3 revision has been created. So now what we need to do, we need to roll back again to the previous version. So for that, what we will do, we will execute that rollout undo command. I think is that undo command. Okay, let me go to the another repository. Okay. Actually, I'm searching for that undo command that we have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to that repo file repository. So here we'll go this one, deployment, this one, Yeah, we have this.
Go commands.
Yeah,
Scroll down.
this one.
Yeah. So before you press enter, just wait. I need to explain something.
Yeah. Is that,
Scroll down. Yeah.
yeah, this one here.
So yeah, up to that. The namespace is Facebook. Okay. You don't enter, just paste it.
Okay.
Or you copy paste in your notepad. Can you okay? Already you have showed the version. Can you paste but don't enter? No. Can you paste in the command prompt but don't enter? Okay. See, in this already we have shown the 3 history. Okay. So now you need to have some form of understanding. So now I need a revision 1. Okay. If I say revision 2, you need to press enter and immediately you need to go to that another command prompt. Shiba.
Yeah. Now I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Yes.
I will come here.
Can you go once entered? You go back here. Yeah. Go to there. Yes.
Yeah. It's okay.
See, the version is immediately changed from 1.20.1. So this normally you need to always aware when you want to roll out. First, you need to make sure what are the versions you are in your environment. You already on the table. So as per this, we have 3 versions available, and you need to make sure which one you are facing. So you deployed something and people are started complaining. There is a lot of issues. So immediately you need to roll back some to version, or in your testing environment, there is some report which you need to replicate the older version to create the issue to analyze, right? So those are all situation we can go for it.
Yeah.
Wait, there is a query. Can we view what inside each version? So that is what you have to make sure what. Okay, we will put this way. Can you raise your hand in Imanta? Can you raise your hand? Hello, Imanta. Okay, see the version. I think you are still in mute. Okay. To view the version, first there will be an image. You need to create it, right? That image you need to first publish. What all? Can you go back to the hub.docker.com, Shiva?
Yeah.
Go to hub.docker.com. First, you need to have a detailed process. Each version, what is there in the tag hub.docker.com? Can you search this version HTTPD? Because here we are talking about the public repository, but the similar concept only if you store it in your private repository with all credentials. If possible, you can raise your hand, Imanta. I will open up so that it will be interactive. Okay.
I think it's taking time.
Oh, wait. Let it come.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Can you search HTTPD and go back to your notepad? What is the versions we have deployed? Any one of the version?
It's Nginx, I think we have used.
Okay. Then go search Nginx, not HTTPD.
Yeah.
Because the tagging has to create a detailed description. What are the changes we have deployed as part of that version. Based on that only, we can easily identify, okay, this version related to this release, we have this many changes. We have addressed four bugs. Taking a lot of time. Wait. Can you open in any other browser? Firefox,
Yeah.
sorry, Chrome browser or?
Oh, you have to sign.
No need to sign. Can you click the search button and search Nginx? We no need to sign. Just we are going to see it because it's a public images only, right? Okay.
Yes.
Can you go inside Nginx?
It's taking time. Okay, we'll try here.
Okay, just enter. Or else I can also do it quickly.
NGNIX or NGINIX.
Yeah, wait. Also, it's very slow. Okay. NGINX. I'm just typing it. So I'm just typing. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. Confirm you are able to see the screen, everyone in the chat. Okay, so here, what are the version we have deployed? We picked up 3 versions, right? 1.2.20 Perl. Is it correct, Shubha, or which version?
Yeah, this one, Perl and Alpine, and 1.20.
Say for example, this version. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I go here, you will get what all changes you are doing. So that description, based on that, because they directly putting the Docker file, but you need to have some description what changes you did. So that will have the immediate reference. So if you say how to identify which version, then you need to have proper description. So based on that, you will understand, okay, say for example, this version having a 3 feature plus 2 bug fixed. That is how, if you go to Google Play Store, whenever you update anything, each version, they will have some description. So what are all bugs fixed in what all version. So that you need to have it in detail. Okay, you can share your screen, Shubha. You can proceed.
Okay. Okay. Now we have our 10 hour, maybe. Okay. Now again we will roll back to say somewhat previous version. Let's see, we are rolling back to 1. So immediately we will go here and see the container is being created. Now we have again rolled back to our first version, that is Alpine Nginx 1.1.8 Alpine. So now all these 3 containers are running on this previous on the first version that we have created. Okay, so one more command we will discuss, that is scale up. So like replicas, we can also scale the deployment this replicas through the ad hoc command, which is not recommended obviously. So let's execute this. What we are doing is we are scaling the pod that now right now there are 3 and we are giving 12. So let's see what happens.
No.
Okay, wait.
Namespace.
Yeah, namespace.
Always you need to specify namespace. This is to everyone. So whenever you do anything, because there is a lot of environments, which environment you want to make these changes, always you need to make sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay. So immediately you can see. Yeah. So 12 replica set has been created. All
The
these are
version
running
also
on.
got changed. The current version also got changed, right? So
Yes.
you can even go and check which node is having how much part. If you go the top one, as per each part, it is showing on which node is running on top of your Kubernetes cluster. Yeah, proceed.
So that's how we can do deployments. Now we will discuss about daemon set.
Okay, before going to the demand set, I'm going to explain a couple of things. I'll take over, then you show the hands-on.
Okay.
Okay, how many of you know what is the exact purpose of demand set? Can you raise your hand? I will give you access. Can you share your views on the table? Can you raise your hand? Anything, even if you are wrong, it's okay. So I'm going to, yeah, you can unmute. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Actually, we are using daemon set in our environment.
Okay.
For it means matrix collection. We have deployed Prometheus as a
Yes,
daemon set.
wait. This is a very good example. Okay. So are you able to see my screen? So this is my small environment, assume. Okay. So one master, one worker node 1, worker node 2. Okay. So in this, you are saying all servers are running Prometheus agent, correct? Is that correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So Prometheus agent is running. So there is a Prometheus is somewhere. Okay. So what you are saying is this agent is totally sending all what is happening to here. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So now, yeah, ask your question, ask your views. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is one example. Means
Okay.
we are using
Okay.
as a
Now,
daemon.
okay. This what is case you can, if I ask you, what is the exact use case, you can say.
Yes.
So via demand side, how you are going to correlate this Prometheus monitoring tool? Okay. See, I will explain. You correct me if I'm wrong. I want to have one more worker node because my manager, my client, everybody, even the load is monitoring is saying there is a peak load. Okay, so I need to just sustain the cluster load. So I'm adding one more worker node. Okay, if I add one more worker node, that worker node also have to configure whatever I configured here, whatever I configured here. And the moment I add it to the cluster, automatically it should start visible, all monitoring everything in Prometheus server. You are getting my expectation, Paresh. So if I add one more new server as a worker node to the cluster, now how will you achieve this, Paresh? Just share. Even if you're wrong, don't worry. We are here just to discuss only, brainstorm.
Actually, we don't have done it, but we can.
No. That is a
changes
clarity
in-
I'm trying to establish more sessions. Okay. So in this case, maybe you think, okay, I will go to this server, I will install Prometheus agent, everything I can configure. Maybe, correct? Correct, Paresh? Okay. So now what I'm saying is I want all this has to be automated. Okay. Via demand set, you can achieve that. So all you need to do is you need to deploy demand set first. That image, demand set is a small image. That image you need to configure such a way that all script, everything is installed and taken an image and push it to your repository, and that demand set has to be deployed. So that means if you deploy that image, create as a demand set, then whenever any worker node join in your cluster, it will be one more copy will be created. One more copy will be created. One more copy will be created. I will show you in the output. Okay. So again, one more scenario. I want to, my manager is saying, hey, we are going to add 100 servers every week as a worker node because our load is going to be every week going to increase. So we are adding 100 worker nodes. Okay, so each worker node means it's a server, it's a machine, right? So there will be a common task. Okay, whenever there is a machine you are provisioning as a new, there will be a need. I need to harden this machine. I need to configure all mount point, everything. So these are also expectation is everything has to be automated. This also is possible. So all you need to do is you need to create demand set image in such a way that you need to have all scripts, all instruction. You need to push it in this image. So the moment you add one worker node to the cluster, the demand set will be created. One part will be created in one worker node, one demand set. Okay, so demand set is more powerful. If you really look long term, you want to achieve most of the backend administrative task. Okay, now Subha, can you share your screen? I will explain from that output.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So first, let's ensure like how many nodes we have. So we will run this command, or else we can deployment work has been done, so we will execute in this. So I'm running this command with the watch command, get all nodes. Instead of get nodes, we will run get all. Okay. Not this one. So total 3 nodes. This one is ignore this one. This I have
Yes.
created before. So right now we have working ready three machines, master and two worker nodes. Okay. So let's execute this YAML file. Let's first explore this YAML file.
And instead of that get nodes command, can you just put get all?
Yeah, that I will put.
Okay. Okay.
This one, watch kubectl get all happen.
Yes. Yes. So in this way, you can have. Are you going to deploy demand set in default namespace or particular namespace?
Which namespace that it has?
Yeah, you can open the file. We will see it. Okay.
I think
So
it's
it's going to deploy default namespace. So
yeah,
this is for everyone. Even you can deploy a particular namespace also. But as per this YAML file, it is going to deploy a default namespace. So you decide how you need to handle your administrative task or project related task, anything. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we are creating this resource as a daemon set. So what we will do, we will deploy a Nginx image with the container port 80 and label we are giving web server and all those things. So it's a pretty basic YAML file. So let's execute this. Let's clear out this screen.
Okay, can you immediately go there?
Yeah.
Okay, can everyone seeing the demand set is created two worker node I have, and the current is 2 and ready also 2. If you add one more worker node in the existing cluster, automatically again that worker node also will deploy one more demand set. So that means the demand set will be created each worker node 1. So the demand set will by default deploy the moment you add. So if you think all your administrative task has to be automated in a longer run without your intervention, then demand set is going to be the real helpful in your all deliverables. But only thing is, using the some Docker, how you create a image, right? First, you need to make sure all the scripts, all the steps, and you need to create that image such a way that you need to achieve all this. Yeah, there is a hand raised, but I'm not seeing the hand. Yeah, go ahead, Subha.
Yeah. So now what we will do is we will add one more worker node,
Yeah,
which
there
I
is a
created.
hand raised. Wait, Subha.
Yeah.
Iqbal. Yeah, I have unmuted. You can unmute. I given access.
Yeah, actually, what I understand, that
Yeah.
daemon set is running the pod in the every node,
Yes.
right? Yes, but if we um, scale up like that replica set, a replica control like the two pods running in that YAML file, then the two pods are running will be in the all the nodes, or only one pod will run.
No. If you have two worker nodes, each worker node one will be created. If you have 10 worker nodes, each worker node will, at the end of the day, the ideology is like this: one worker node will get one. So the moment you add new worker node, that means new compute power in the backend, you want to achieve the standard steps, then you make sure the demand set image created in such a way that.
You mean if we will add a new worker node, there it will be automatically created one pod for the daemon set?
Yes, yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Understand.
So whenever you add any server, you will have some procedure, right? I need to mount this. I need to mount all this drive. I need to create some directories. I need to give the permission. I need to install this agent. All requirement you will have it, right? Normally, don't do this manually, right? You make that daemon set image in such a way that all script regular interval. So you need to create daemon set is really helpful, Iqbal.
Okay, okay, understood, understood. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
So now what we will do is, here I have created this node -3. So we will this all the installation steps that we have performed, same I have already performed before. So I have prepared this node 3. So let's add this node 3 into the cluster. So how we will add?
So before adding the cluster, again you show that output to everyone, showing that 2 worker node, 2 copy is there. Iqbal, your question will be answered now. So 2 worker node, 2 copy daemon set is there. Now he is having one more machine. That worker node, he is going to attach it to the cluster, associate to the cluster. The moment he attach, this value should be 3. You agree, right, Iqbal? Right. Go ahead, Asiba.
Yes, yes, understood. Yeah.
Yes.
To add a particular node, we will generate one token with the 𝐂𝐳_admin. So this will generate this we will execute in the master node. This one. So now you copy this token and execute in the node -3. Is that node? Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So this is a new machine which now we are adding as part of the existing Kubernetes cluster. Enter. The moment you enter, you go back to that output. Wait, but just to go back to that the command, there is no issue while joining the cluster. Make sure. Yes, go back to immediately. Go back to immediately.
Here came.
See here.
3.
So it's slowly getting changed. Iqbal, can you see
Container
this?
is creating.
So one
Yes,
worker
yes,
node
understood.
we have added, but each worker node, one copy is getting deployed. That is automated. So what you need to do is the daemon set image, don't use it normal way. Just prepare all the regular script, whatever you do, maybe hardening or maybe a file system mount or everything you put it in this daemon set, which will save a lot of time on your day-to-day work.
And what is the main purpose of use for this daemon set? Because we are not normally adding always the worker node, right? So for the
no, even daemon set, say for example, every day morning you need to refresh some services in each worker node. Every day you need to have a daily continual task. Okay, those are all purpose. Also, we can utilize this daemon set. Iqbal. See, at the end of the day, your advantage is daemon set. When you deployed each worker node, one is getting created, right? So you can easily achieve whatever the backend task from each worker node.
okay, got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So a few more commands. This we have already seen. So a few more commands we can see. 𝐂𝐳 get daemon sets. This we can run. Oh, wait. This one. Yeah. So we can get with this nginx daemon set is running with desired 3 machine we have, and few commands like if you want to describe the daemon sets, that also you can do. So it will show all the information which daemon set are running. We have nginx server and all the these containers that we are running, nginx image we are running with port 80, and all this information you can get. That's it.
Okay. So again, I'm just want to convey there are a lot of queries I'm receiving on a daily basis. Okay, I request if there is any technical related, please be submit in the Cloud and Loud LinkedIn technical group. For all event related, please follow either me or the Cloud and Loud page. There are newsletter also. We started from last week. So today also I'm adding more sections. So the idea here is you all going to get in one single place. So I'm adding more exam vouchers, exam offers, even the free trainings, everything, and upcoming initiatives also. So the newsletter is one single area where you can get it if you are not sure here and there. So please support. We will see how we can improve more in coming days. I'm going to stop the recording. Okay.